Boys and girls, today we are going to be in making inferences and providing evidence about the characters, settings, and motives in a short drama or play. Just as a review, when we infer, we use clues from the text added to what we already know, and that's how we arrive at our inference. So, in dramas and stories, we often make inferences without even realizing it about the characters and about the settings and the characters' motives based on what they're saying and what's happening in the text. So, when we make those inferences, we are looking at the character's traits. Well, what is a trait? A trait is a distinctive quality or characteristic of a character in a literature text. Characters have physical traits sometimes. A physical trait is what we see on the outside of a character. For examples, it could be that we see with our eyes that the character is tall, young, thin, tiny, round, old, blue eyes, brown eyes, black hair. You can physically see what they look like. Those are the traits, how you can recognize them. But then on the inside of a character, they have what's called personality traits. A personality trait is what we learn from what the character says, does, thinks, and feels after reading a story. So these personality traits reveal the innards or the inside of the character. Would you describe this character as being daring or brave, caring, or selfish? I like to tell my students to steal their characters away. And what does that mean? When you steal, you look at what the character is saying and how they say it. Are they saying it in a joking manner? Are they being rude? Are they being very kind and caring? Think about what they say and how they're saying it. The T, what the character is thinking. What is revealed through the character's thoughts and feelings, and you're going to find that out based on what they're saying. They're going to give us a little bit of insight into what they're thinking and feeling based on the words that they're using. The E, the character's effects on others. As we're reading stories and dramas, we find that based on what the characters are saying or doing, they do have an effect on other characters in the story and how those characters respond to them. The A, their actions. What does the character do and why do they do it? As we are reading the drama, we want to always be aware of the character's actions. What are they doing? Is it in response to something that another character said or did? Or are they the one that's starting, as we say, trouble, right? And the L, look. What does the book or story say that they look like? We may not often have a window into this, but sometimes the authors will give us a description using words to help us form an image in our mind of what that character may look like. Now, I talked about motives in our target. When we are looking at character motivation, we want to know why the character is doing what they're doing, okay? Well, how do I even figure out the character's motivation? You want to find a spot in the text or the play where the character says or does something, okay? Then you want to use, again, your background knowledge, what you know, to make an inference about how that character is feeling or what the character wants, possibly, okay? Then you're going to use those clues and your background knowledge to find what the character really, really wants. What's their motivation? Why? The motivation is why. Why they're saying what they're saying or why they are doing what they are doing. And so what I'm going to do is read a very, very short script, Reader's Theater script, and I want you to be thinking about who the characters are, what the possible setting is, what's happening, what's going on. Okay, here we go. particular Reader's Theater script, I'm going to have to read the part of 4 people. So person 1 says, whoa, whoa. Person 2, wow, that's amazing. Person 3 comes in. Did you see that? Did you see that? Wowzers. Yeah, person 4 literally on fire. Person 1 comes back and says, that's the most amazing one I have ever seen in my whole life. I wish I could do that. Well, my mom can't. No, you need to be a professional to do something like that. Seriously, she can. I'll believe it when I see it. Man, wish I had my camera on me to capture the moment. The flames. It's once in a lifetime for sure. What a winner. Hey, are you drooling? Hey, looked amazing. I just wish it was for me. You may be thinking, Miss Johnson, I have no clue. Right? This one's really thin on the clues, but I'm going to help you walk through it. When I want to make an inference, I think about what's being said, the language, the words that are being used. And right here, I go directly to person 3. My mom can. My mom can do that. So in my mind, I'm making an inference. These must be kids talking. Because no adult is going to be so excited about something that they're saying, my mom can. My mom can do that, right? Then I go up here. I'm like, okay, these are kids. Something's amazing. It's something they've never seen before that has fire on it. Where would kids be and what would they be doing with something that has fire? So in my mind, I immediately go to birthday, candles, fire. Because there's not a whole lot of other things that could be going on with kids that have fire. And it's the most amazing one they've ever seen. Probably a cake. No, you need to be professional to do something like that. And this kid's like, no, my mom can do it. I know she can. So this particular kid's mom made a birthday cake that was just out of this world, and these kids had never seen anything like it. It was so amazing that this particular kid down here was drooling. And this one says, I wish it was for me. Okay? So now what you are going to do is you are going to read a drama of your own. Got the money. Okay? You're going to read this 2-pager. I've got the money. Okay? And then you are going to answer these 2 questions. You're going to make an inference. Okay? About what Aspen bought at the end of the story. And then you're going to explain in complete sentences your thought process. Then you're going to make an inference as to why Mom started to cry, and then explain again your thought process, okay? You are going to be doing this inside of a text box. So again, please make sure that you read and reread, and if you need to revisit the drama to help you make the inference, by all means do so, okay? Because we know that's what good readers do. And Ms. Johnson will see you on the other side.